Welcome back to another episode of Mary's Slow Life with Aunt Mary. Today, I'm going to read you a poem that I myself wrote a couple of years ago while I was living in Connecticut. I was newly retired and life was very frustrating at the time. There was a lot of transition. And I made the analogy of being newly retired to whitewater rafting. There was a lot to navigate. Let me put it to you that way. As a new retiree in transition, there's a lot to navigate. And I made a whitewater rafting analogy, even though I've never been whitewater rafting. So I wrote this poem, and I titled it River Rafting, the Last One-Third. And the last one-third to me is the last one-third of life, because I'm 58 now. So, I figure I've lived 2/3 already. There's going to be a King George reference in this poem. Just keep in mind I was living in New England at the time, and the great revolutionaries like George Washington fought against King George to give us a country, and that's the King George that I am referring to. So let's go, shall we? River rafting, the last one-third. In oval, on your radiograph, glaucomious pressure in your eye. We'll keep an eye on that. The twist in the spine, the pain in the feet, the unsymmetrical hooded eye, the boulders of expectations of others based upon a dying culture and paradigm. If I pin my hair up, I'm dowdy. Don't be pretty. New England wants you to grow up. Screw New England. Screw King George. Screw dark psychology. Screw being blind. Screw being a blind, obedient sheep. Screw conformity. Screw being offered only the worst table because you're dining alone. Yes, navigate the rocks. Death of familiarity comes. Learn the new. Accept change. Open the heart and mind, or die of irrelevance. Rocks and rocks, ups and downs, splashing spray, F it all. Navigate your way. The end. That's my poem that I wrote all by myself, and I hope you enjoy it.